Hello and welcome. We are the Quantum Crew. I'm Coulter Smith.
I'm Holly Matthews.
Apollo?
And today we'd like to welcome you to discuss with us a concept called your higher self and how to first understand and then connect to your higher oversoul. You know, many spiritual teachers throughout time have talked about this higher oversoul that each and every one of us has and how to connect with it in your daily lives in order to enhance and take your life to the next level. And when you understand its divine purpose, you realize that you can tap into your higher being, your higher essence, your higher soul, and use it as your own divine guidance system, your personal guidance system to hopefully always make the correct choices. So concept is very new to some, but also in the spiritual field it's been talked about for a long time. We have many people that understand that there might have been something before this physical reality, maybe a past life or something, we came from somewhere. And many people believe or hope that we are going somewhere in the future, whether that be heaven or some sort. But very few of us realize that we are connected at every waking moment to a higher essence of ourselves, a higher source of ourselves that knows our best intentions, that knows where we want to go and what we want to accomplish. So why is it, besides what I've already stated, why is this so important and how can this help out each individual in their daily lives?
One of the things that I've come to understand about our divine self is that it's like once you align yourself with this part of yourself, which basically is, and metaphysically speaking, you have when all was all God, God individuated in these individuated divine sparks, and that original spark is you coming out of the Godhead. And then you made your way down into the third dimension, or this plane, and you've forgotten that your original self came from the God self, and that being still exists within you. And I look at it much like a teenager as they're approaching their 18th year, graduating from high school. They start bringing in their adult self. They start making decisions that are more of an adult level. It's the same thing with ourselves growing into our higher selves. We begin thinking divine thoughts. We begin making decisions and acting in ways that is more from our divinity, our divine selves. So this is a part of us that we have within us. Like the child always has that adult within them. We can even look at a child and kind of see the adult that they're going to be. And when you work with your higher self or your divine self, it's like when you align yourself with it, it's like bringing more of yourself into your life, more of your power. So when I instruct people to work with their divine self, it's kind of like once you start blending with that energy or identifying with that part of yourself, you discover talents that you have. Like a teenager coming into their adulthood, they discover they can draw, or they're good with math, that kind of thing. So once you align yourself with your divine self, you discover these hidden talents of psychic development, healing, prophecy, and all these different spiritual talents that we innately have.
The way that this works is we all come from universal love. We are love and light in our purest of form. And what is this, our higher soul, what's connected to the universe, says? I'd like to experience a different reality. I'd like to experience a third dimensional world with the laws of space and time and gravity and whatnot, and see how I react to certain experiences. Well, I'm still going to be above you and watching how a part of me reacts to these situations. I'm going to always be connected. Whenever you need me, I'm going to be there. And that's what we're talking about, is connecting to your higher self. Having that higher oversoul that is a collection point to all your intentions, your memories, and your feelings. Accessing it to enhance your life. We've heard this a lot in dream interpretations, and this is very popular in all cultures, where people get memories of or any insights or intuition from their dream state, and they wake up in the morning and they have this beautiful thought of something that they've been mulling over for so long, or a composer learns about how to write a certain symphony from his dream state. Well, chances are, what is he doing? He or she doing? Connecting to their higher oversoul to get the information to bring it down into the physical reality and then have the ability to access it and use it in this three-dimensional matrix. It's a beautiful system.
I like to think of it as I'm the Holly avatar here. And my avatar here comes from another source,
That's
a
good.
higher source. And that source is, before I came here to Earth, I was highly intelligent, highly advanced spiritually, could love unconditionally like nothing else. And then that's the truth of who I am, and came into Earth plane and then was reprogrammed by everybody's, others, their take on what's really going on here in the world. And we have to kind of unpeel those layers and get back to the truth. And the truth is, you are a highly intelligent, highly evolved spiritual being. You have understood the perfect order of love. You're here on earth to experience and practice that again. So there are times when the Holly avatar here is very important in functioning, but I love that I know that this is not the full of me, that this is only a part and portion of me. And as I tap into this higher self, it's already there. It's not like I have to go anywhere to do that. It's already in there. It's in a part of me. I just need to stop and listen to what is the more advanced side of me saying. What is the higher spiritual side of me saying? So the Holly responds, and then I'll say, all right, higher self, what do you have to say? And then I just stop and listen, and it's amazing the beauty that comes out and the wisdom that comes out that's inside of me somewhere here. And it just
It's
flows
like it's
out.
you, but it's not you. And
It
it is, but it isn't.
It is me. It's just the higher
Yeah.
side of me that may be forgotten.
Well, you know, I look at a life and how we analyze situations and decisions that we make. We have a little panel inside of us. We have how our physical body feels about it. We have what we think about it. Then we have what we feel about it. Well, there's also another voice, and that's the spiritual voice, the divine self, and how it perceives things. And sometimes that voice gets left out in the cold because it's kind of airy-fairy and it's not really, we don't know what it is, It's this mysterious divine being or whatever. But if you would allow it to give voice to your situations and just kind of see what it has, believe me, it will turn out to be the leader.
Absolutely.
Eventually.
When you align with it, everything
Yeah.
goes in perfect harmony, and you feel like you are directed to where you want to be. No
Well,
more mismanifestation,
You
miscreation.
want to have a guy in your panel that can see around corners, that can tell the future and warn you not to go down that alley at 2:00 in the morning.
And it's intricate how it works. The higher self isn't going to fully just intervene and take over
No.
for you. Otherwise, there would be no point.
There's
in
no
this
game. The
reality.
game is over.
There's the
game is
divine
over.
game is over,
Yeah,
but at
yeah.
least it's up there. If
Yeah.
you want to choose, I'd look at it as up there, and it's watching and it's guiding you, and it basically says, when you need me, I'm there for you.
Yeah.
So when we talk about, in our radio show, we have a full hour of talking about how you can understand and connect with your higher self, using this spiritual principle to take your life to the quantum level. We discuss tips and tricks of how to connect with your oversoul, to receive that divine guidance, so you have those divine inspirations through your dreams. You have those intuitive impulses, maybe in your gut in the
Right.
day, to go one way or go another. And then that just makes you feel like you're in control, you're in charge, and also you're not alone. Because in this
Yes.
world, if you feel alone, it's a tough world sometimes. When
Yeah.
you know you have an oversoul that is pure love and light, that knows where you want to go, and you can tap into it, your life will be taken to a new level.
Yeah.
So we ask you to check out our radio show on the Voice America Radio Network at www.voiceamerica.com. You can look up the Quantum Crew and look up our show of Understanding Connecting to Your Higher Self, or any of the other shows we provide. You can check out our website, www.thequantumcrew.com, so for a lot of great resources, or you can look us up on iTunes and check out our show on iTunes. We hope you enjoyed this quick clip on your higher self, and until next time, we're the Quantum Crew.
Love and light.
Bye.